Hi, my name is Cordelia, and thanks to Dusty's influence, I'm barefooted. Really feels good. Oh, okay. Ah, this is me finding strength in laughter. I will share my journey and change my life. Next slide, please. Okay. See the cute there? That's me. So, when I was a child, like all of us, we smile, we laugh, and as we all know, as we grow older, life happens. We became more serious, more of an adult. And sometimes, if there are challenges as a child, you will just lose your pure inner joy. Next slide, please. Now, this is me. I lost it. This is when I was a teenager. So what could have happened for me to truly lose my inner joy, my love? I was confused. I was lost. I was anxious. I couldn't sleep much. There were so much responsibilities upon me. When I was a teenager, I became a mother, not really mother, but a mother to my mother, because she became an alcoholic. She couldn't face life's trials and she just collapsed. Daily arguments, and at that time there were recession. So worries about the future, the finances, worry that we get kicked out from our home. And I carry all this on my shoulders because no one is taking care of my mom. Every day, every night, she's drunk. And I need to make sure she don't hurt herself. And because she's not able to take care of our household, it falls upon me. The ironing, the cooking, and I became a mother to my brother, who's 5 years younger than me. And it was really tough. I was like 13, and I don't have any support system, no friends, no mentors, teachers. I was all alone. And slowly, I became very afraid to live, afraid to think. And what happened? Slowly my appetite also go away. And to let you know, when I was 17 years old, my school teacher asked me to measure myself at 150 cm, that means 4 feet 11 inches. I was 33 kg. Can you imagine how thin I was? 33 kg. And I remember looking at it, and I was like, I know that something's not right, but the teacher just casual look, did not say anything. But inside me, my thoughts, because I compare my weight to my friends, I was the lowest, 33 kg. I know there's something not right. I was so unhappy. Then I decided to face myself for the first time. I know there's something not right with me, but I do not know what. And I asked myself to be very honest, how do I feel? I feel angry. I'm not happy. Every day, sometimes I'm afraid to face my family, afraid to sleep, even afraid to wake up, because once I wake up, responsibilities again. Then something in me just snapped. I said to myself, I cannot take this anymore. I want to feel. I want to laugh once more. I cannot stand this life. If this is my life until I'm 70, every single day, no way. I want to live again. I don't care. I want to live again. And I asked myself, how? I was so afraid to ask people for help. Next slide, please. Oh. Okay. Which way? Okay. No. Okay, this one. Okay. Okay, thanks. So, so basically what I did was, I used logic because I couldn't feel, I couldn't laugh, I couldn't smile. So I just sat down, look at myself in the mirror. My face was like this. And I was like, I don't want this, I don't want this. And then I forced myself to smile. But how? How? And then suddenly, like magic, a thought came to my mind. If I make myself unhappy, I can make myself happy too. And it was like, wow. It, like a light bulb. Wow. It stuns me. Yeah. I did not make my mom into an alcoholic, but it's because I keep on taking on her emotions, the circumstances of my life then. I keep on thinking about it over and over. That's why I became more unhappy and depressed. So I tell myself, if I keep thinking that, can I think opposite? Why not I try that? So I did. So I did something that's totally opposite. I don't feel like smiling. I started smiling. I look myself in the mirror. I smile. I try to laugh. I try to giggle. Sometimes it works. Sometimes I feel a bit silly, and then naturally it happens. I watch a lot of comedies. I started trying to make jokes. And my friends started laughing. And I was like confused. I said, why are you laughing at me? I said, no, it's not at you. It's what you said. Don't you know it's so funny? And I was like, really? Funny? Then I started reflecting, using logic, not by feeling yet. And I was like, yeah, seems to be logically funny. Then I started telling myself, wow, when I say something like a joke, anything of that sort, and as they laugh and smile with me, I couldn't help feel very engaged. They're smiling, I'm smiling, and this laughter and smiling together, I feel slowly uplifted. Then eventually I start learning about people who are strong, and I try to emulate them, their resilience, their bravery, their courage, to come out of their shell to be a better version. And I was like, hey, they can do it, so can I. So eventually, I came out from that depressive situation, I become more uplifted, and then years later, I attended this, 2016. And I remember when I attended this, I was like blown away. Laughter yoga. I wonder what's that. Then the exercises, and then I will see the laughter yogis keep on saying, very good, yay! Bagus, bagus, yay! And I was like, wow, I'm feeling something inside me. And as I join in as a collective community in laughter, something in me start growing, lighting up. And I find it like, wow, there's something in here. And I started joining, certain workshops, interacting like Lee and all that. I started having different ideas about laughter. So, and this is in 2016. And then a year later, I faced another life crisis. Okay, okay, yeah. So, okay, 2017. This is my baby, my first child. Imagine when the doctor tells you, could not guarantee that your child can overcome his health challenges. And he just tell me this, me and my husband, you just wait and see whether will get better. And I keep asking questions, but the doctor refused to say much. He just said, be patient, wait. But it's so agony. I was so worried about his future and all that. And then eventually one day my husband's friend came over to give us a moral support because her daughter also have this problem. My son is born with a liver disease. That's why you can see it's jaundice. And my husband's friend, she tried to encourage us, but instead her first sentence put me in fear. Her first sentence was, I have seen many, many babies who died. Wow, my heart dropped. My baby then, 2 months old plus, on my lap. I can still remember my thoughts. I looked down and was like, I only just had him. Do you mean my love, my joy will be taken away from me? I couldn't accept it. After she left, I cried every single day. I could not take it. I would try to relax, try to think positive, but there I was again. Then one day after 1 month, every day of tears, I tell myself, I cannot live like this. No way. What am I to do? The doctor can't give us guarantees. The research we read is not good, not positive. Again, I set myself down and start thinking. Be very honest with myself. I asked, what is your greatest fear? It came to me. The possible early death of my baby. And I was angry. I was saying, it's so unfair. Why must this happen? I can't accept it. I can't accept it. And then I tell myself, I need to slow down my breaths and really think of the possibility. What if he could not make it? Then how? And something in me shifted my mindset. If he is meant to have a short life, I want to make sure he knows the meaning of joy, laughter, smiling. I don't want him to regret having been born. And with that mindset, I told myself I decided to empower my baby. And when I say that, he was 3 months old. Okay. So that's him, my baby. So because of the first laughter yoga conference, I remember the exercises and all that. So, of course, my baby, he sometimes couldn't feel like smiling and laughing. Really, sometimes he feel very down. And I'll look at him and I'll be like, hello. His name is Patrick. Hello, Patrick, look at me. Ooh, come, look at me, look at me, look at me. And you know what was his first response? He was like, he would give me this look, 3 months old baby. It's like, what is my mom doing? And then, but I still continue because I want him to feel uplifted. He don't feel comfortable in his body, but I want him to feel that joy and smiles. So I keep on doing until he started laughing with me. And together we laugh, and both of us feel so much better. Then I started teaching him using body language. As you can see, thumbs up. I remember someone mentioned thumbs up, encouragement, right? So I taught him that, Patrick, do this, thumbs up. Good, that means you can do anything. You can face anything. You are a strong baby. Never give up. So all these body language pose when he was 3 months old. I told myself I need to train my baby. And that's what I did. Although I had doubts, but I tell myself I must try no matter what. And I did. It was quite an amazing journey because together, both mother and child changed. I decided to play more, smile more, laugh more, and I decided to sing. So I find that music, songs are very healing. So I started to write songs for him. So this is one of them. Never give in, never give up, never give in, never give up. Believe in yourself, have faith in every challenge after challenge. And my baby just looked at me with a blank face. But eventually, he seemed to like sway to it, and I could see his emotions, facial expression changing. And as he becomes slowly uplifted, I feel very uplifted as well. I feel that, okay, there is a good possibility we can face this together. It's a very hard journey. No one knows what's the outcome. But keep on going. Okay. So for the next 14, 16 months, since he was 3 months old, his symptoms start, the physical decline start to grow. So occasional bleeding, sometimes need to rush into the hospital, observation for 1 week, sometimes 1 month, and swollen liver and spleen, so his abdomen is like bloated, as if like he's pregnant. And every day he will cry to me, it's very itchy. Then he will cry and cry. And whenever he's in the hospital, he will automatically cry because he knows it's going to be a hard time. Poking, drawing blood. So initially, he will be crying for up to 4-5 hours, non-stop, once we admitted to the ward. But as I keep on doing all these laughter exercises and smiling, all these positive gestures, so his 5 hours of crying become like maybe 1-2 minutes. And he just smile back again. So I know all these exercises do work. And whenever we bring him to the playground, it always feel very sad because the children doesn't want to play with him because to them he look very strange. In fact, sometimes I see the children, I could hear their voice. Hey, Mamiya, why this baby so weird one? I'm not angry, I just feel sad. But my baby keep on, crawling and reaching out. But no children dare to approach my baby. Yes. So in the end, liver failed. Oh, that is his liver. Failed liver. And you will notice he's unconscious. That's after the liver transplant surgery in July 2019. He was 1 year and 9 months old. My husband is the liver donor. And our lives truly changed. It was something that the whole family is very grateful. So today, I'm pleased to share with you my son Patrick. Today he loves to laugh. Now he will try to get me to laugh with him. Last time, I had to get him to laugh with him. And now he's like a little laughter yogi, but not certified, a little one. And he will like, mommy, come. He will get me to play with him, to dance with him. And my friends who are in the support group, they will always tell me this. Your son, Patrick, he's so different compared to the other children. And I was like, oh, really? Children is like that? He said, no. Because their kids have been so traumatized by that experience, whether by their health symptoms or their liver has been transplanted, it kind of leaves a mark on them, mentally, emotionally, physically. So they are not as exuberant, not as joyful. So my friends were like, wow, your son is so different, why? Then I just shared about what I tried to do. At 3 months old, I tried to train him. And they find it so amazed, oh, it can be done? I mean, now I know lah. At that time, I didn't know. I was like, hey, no harm in trying, right? And you can see, that's him, the mini Spider-Man. So my son, he loves to visit the hospital wards, and he will give these little dolls that I make. Okay, this is the doll that I make. It's made out of socks, a dolphin. So I usually make this for children. So my son, he saw me did this, and he volunteered to help me. So, and because he loves Spider-Man, he decided that he would want to bring these gifts to the children, the cancer ward, the ped ward, the surgery ward. And then he would just go there and he'd be smiling, talking to them. I can still remember his conversation to a child, cancer child. How are you? Are you okay? Want to be my friend? And it's so cute, the conversation between both of them. And this, a runner. He started running when he was 6 years old, 23. And during the time when he was exploring running, one day during the run, he felt very tired. Then I told him, okay, Patrick, it's up to you. You want to continue or you want to continue to rest and all that? Then he said, no, I just feel tired. So I let him rest. And then again, I remember the exercises in the laughter yoga conference. So I decided to tell him this. Okay, Patrick. Then I start singing. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Hoo, hoo. Ha, ha, ha. And then he started laughing. And I did it a couple of times. Suddenly he felt very energized. Then he said, Bunny, let's go. And then he started singing. He started singing himself. And for the next 2 years plus, whenever he needed the extra motivation, I do not need to sing to him. He will look at me and then start laughing and then he will do that song. and it was so funny because I just look at us. Why this hoo hoo ha ha? We were running and then like hoo hoo ha ha. It's like quite funny. Alright, just to let you know, he has completed 72 runs. Most of the runs is 5 km. The maximum he has tried is 7 km. And he's only 8 years old this year. Okay, now, can you play my song? Alright, I will sing my song. Oh, is it muted? My body cells are feeling happy, feeling free than it's ever been. Nothing is ever gonna stop me. I can always I can do anything. If we feeling down, and if we really only knew, we all need laughter. Laughter. We all need laughter. We're on top of the world. You can do anything. Laughter. You up and free yourself. Hey, hey, hey. Laughter. Okay. Just to let you know, this song is inspired by the laughter experiences as a child, as an adult, the first laughter yoga conference, and the application of laughter with my son. And that's how I came up with these words. So it's only part of the song. So I am to let you know, when you're able to embody laughter, what will happen is that your mind feels freer. Your heart feels more open. Your body is not as tight. Endorphins flowing. And that's when possibilities can happen in your life. So I truly thank myself for allowing laughter to come in as a child first. And then of course, the laughter yoga cemented the application, okay, to the next level. And because of that, it totally changed my life journey. Oops. Okay. So I to let you know, to share, I am a laughter yoga leader, I'm also a non-religious meditation teacher and a sound healer. I'm a motivational speaker, singer, songwriter. I'm to show you that all of us will have possibilities so long we give ourselves opportunities to have a breakthrough. And laughter, I find it as a child, it is a very powerful, transformative tool. You come out, you have the courage. I have the courage to try all this. All this takes a lot of courage, especially as a singer-songwriter. I'm only have, I think, 2 years experience. It took a lot of courage for me to come out. But it was actually the mothers who told me that my Never Give Up song, it gave their children hope, and especially the mothers hope. So they told me, please don't limit it to the hospital wards, community activities. No, bring your song out there, inspire more mothers. And I was like, yes, I think I should. And I went out there, I could not believe I did all that. So the laughter song was actually composed this year. And I truly thank again myself. I thank my courage. I thank Laughter Yoga for giving me inspirations, ideas, especially to overcome the life crisis I had with my son. What a journey, all I can say. So please, apply it, live it. Who knows what you can be? Thank you for listening.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Sing and dance, play and laugh. Feel the sound as we gather around. Let's embrace the joy so sweet. Laughter connects a life so sweet. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha.